Welcome to Salzburg Mill Whispers, your podcast for pleasure, healthy, and sustainable eating, and the fascinating world of grain mills. We're so happy you're joining us. Today, we dive into the fascinating world of Hildegard von Bingen, a visionary, healer, and expert in holistic nutrition. Her focus was on a grain that is still known today as the ancient grain of health, Spelt. Why is this grain so valuable for body and mind? And why is it especially worth milling Spelt fresh with a Salzburger grain mill? You'll find out in today's episode, so stay tuned. Hildegard von Bingen, a woman ahead of her time. Hildegard von Bingen lived in the 12th century and was one of the most remarkable women of her time. She was not only an abbess, but also a healer, philosopher, and composer. However, she is best known for her knowledge of natural medicine. For Hildegard, nutrition was more than just food. It was medicine. Among all the foods she recommended, one grain stood above the rest, Spelt, the ancient grain with special properties. But what makes Spelt so special? Rich in nutrients. Spelt contains high-quality protein, valuable minerals such as magnesium, iron, and zinc, and B vitamins, which are essential for the nervous system and metabolism. Easily digestible. Unlike many modern wheat varieties, Spelt is particularly gentle on the digestive system. Many people with wheat intolerance can tolerate Spelt very well. Strengthens body and mind. Hildegard especially recommended Spelt for those feeling weak or down. She believed that Spelt had a mood-lifting effect, and indeed, the tryptophan it contains supports serotonin production in the body. Why freshly milled Spelt flour is better? Many of you probably buy ready-made Spelt flour from the supermarket. But did you know that freshly milled flour contains significantly more vital nutrients? As soon as a grain is milled, the oxidation process begins. Important vitamins and enzymes are lost. That's why it's ideal to mill the flour right before use, and this is where Salzburger grain mills come into play. Why choose a Salzburger grain mill? Grinding with natural granite stone. These mills use real granite millstones, which grind the grain gently, without artificial binding agents or abrasion, unlike industrial millstones. Gentle processing. The flour remains light, powdery, and silky, exactly what Hildegard recommended for optimal digestibility. Wood. Instead of plastic, the milling chamber is made from untreated beechwood, a natural material with antibacterial properties. Perfectly adjustable fineness. The precision stainless steel thread allows you to adjust the flour's fineness, ranging from coarse meal to the finest baking flour. A recipe inspired by Hildegard von Bingen, Spelt bread with herbs and spices. Now that we know why Spelt and freshly milled flour are so valuable, here's a simple recipe inspired by Hildegard von Bingen. Ingredients: 500 grams freshly milled Spelt flour, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon bread. Spice mix fennel, caraway coriander, ½ cube fresh yeast. 300 milliliters lukewarm water. Instructions: 1. Dissolve the yeast in lukewarm water. 2. Mix the flour, salt, and bread spice, then add the yeast mixture and knead into a smooth dough. 3. Cover and let it rise for 1 hour. Place the dough in a loaf pan and bake at 200 degrees Celsius, 392 degrees Fahrenheit, for about 40 minutes. The result? A hearty, wholesome bread that, following Hildegard's teachings, nourishes both the body and the soul. Back to the roots with Spelt and the Salzburger grain. Mill host Hildegard von Bingen knew it 900 years ago. Good food is the best medicine. Spelt is a valuable ancient grain that provides strength, vitality, and well-being, especially when freshly milled. And this is exactly what makes the Salzburger grain mill so valuable. It combines traditional craftsmanship with modern technology, allowing us to return to a natural, unprocessed way of eating. If you enjoyed this episode, leave us a review or share your experiences with Spelt and freshly milled flour. We look forward to your visit to our website at naturalgrainmills.us. Until next time, stay healthy and enjoy life.